What's going on, MSFers? Doolum here, and today we've got Cosmic Crucible week number 5, round number 1, going against Kira. He's got some pretty interesting stuff on defense. So room number 1, he's got Fantastic Thor with Mephisto dropping the thing. He's also got Striker on Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, and Mephisto, so they will die quite quickly, which is great. Room number 2, we got Sus, Omega Sentinel plus Annihilators. Room number 3, we got Black Knight, Phoenix Force, Black Cat, and Shadow King. Obviously, the Legends room feeding into that. Room number 4, we got APOC with Liberty. Room number 5, we've got kind of a mix between Superior and Sinister 6. Does have Hobgoblin and good old Scorpion, 2 diamond and 1 diamond respectively. 1 an animal. And then room number 6, we've got Vigilante. So we're going to go in order here. I do have a team saved for this, so we are going to go right here. So we got Kang to break the speed tie. We got Franklin going. We got Invisible Woman going. We got BTS for extra speed as well. And extra damage. I'm going to put those 3 as strikers. And I think I should just delete this entire field. I did drop Mr. Fantastic MCU because he's got no damage here. So I'm just going to use Johnny Storm here. And again, I should win the speed tie. And then I should absolutely shred some booties. So let's see. We're also going to have BTS going pretty quick here as well. Because he's going to spawn with speed up. So he should be ulting right away and doing some nasty damage, which should be pretty great. 3 diamond, gear tier 20, big time Spider-Man hits pretty hard now. Ooh, a golden Mephisto. What a Chad. I love it. All right, so let's do special here. Awesome. Get some more damage out on everybody. Cool, cool, cool. Big time Spider-Man doing some big boy damage. I love to see it. All right, let's get an ult here. Take off pretty much all the positive effects on everybody. We'll get an Invisible Woman ping as well as a Johnny Storm ping. What do I want to do here? I'm going to be on it. Oh, it clears all positive effects, so the death proof really doesn't matter. So let's make sure Mephisto dies, I guess, from the assist. Well, I guess they're just all going to die. That's, I guess, the choice. Okay, bye. And then Mr. Fantastic dies to the bleed or dies to the Kang passive. And we're good. Am I finally using Blastar? No, Blastar's still on defense because reasons. He's more fun on defense, to be honest with you. All right, cool. That worked out well. Let's go into room number 2. Room number 2 should be pretty easy. We're going to use a Cursed here. I do have good old Helverine at gear at 2 diamond now as well. So that man is a beefy bitch, which is lovely to see. I'm also going to use Azazel here to get some rewinds instead of using Juggernaut here because I really don't have a use for Juggernaut. So yeah, let's just do this. And I just want more rewinds, more damage, honestly. And this should shred. Yeah, let's go. This should do really, really good. That's interesting logic. Thank you. I also just didn't feel like changing my defense. It's still the same thing I've had since week 1, other than Blastar got thrown in there. So yeah, I'm curious to see how people handle Blastar when he's bigger now because he's 6'5", so that's cool. All right, let's do it. This should be a pretty good time. We're obviously going to have Gore go first here. We're then going to have Azazel go. Hopefully I do get a rewind on Omega Sentinel because I think she's 127 speed if I'm not mistaken. So it would be nice if I get a rewind on her. Of course I don't because, you know, that's how that works. So that's nice. All right, let's get the immunity out here. And this is going to do some good damage on Gladiator. He's almost dead. There's the immunity out. Awesome. Omega Sentinel goes, but I have immunity, so it doesn't matter. Cool. Let's do the big ult, or the special here. Okay. And then we do have immunity still, so it still does not matter. Awesome. And then we're going to go, and we're going to shred. Goodbye. Helverine, 2 diamond. Adios! All right, Azazel did die, unfortunately, so lost a little bit of efficiency there. Not the worst, though. Let's see what happens here. All right, we're good. So lost a little bit of efficiency from Azazel dying. Maybe I could have done Juggernaut there, but it is what it is. I just didn't get a good rewind on Thanos or on Omega Sentinel there, so they were able to take turns and get some damage out there. Does Kestrel stop cancel Dark Phoenix spawning? Yes, actually. Kestrel does stop Dark Phoenix from spawning. Good times. All right, room number 3. We're going to do Professor X Night Stalkers here. Why? Because why not? Let's see what happens. Night Stalkers, we're obviously going to drop Moon Knight because he sucks. So let's put Agatha over here, I guess. And let's keep Professor X over yonder. We do have him as a Raider. That's fine. Raider actually, I could make him a striker since we got a bunch of Raiders. Let's do that. All right, cool. The goal here is kill Phoenix Force, essentially. When does Zombie Kester join the roster? My Spidey senses tell me sometime in October, but I don't know. That may be a wild guess. All right, so we will get a nice rewind on Omega Red here. We're also going to hit Black Cat here as well, and obviously we won't get the rewind on Black Cat, but we'll get good damage, and then the Agatha ping will probably remove all the death proofs. Yep, absolutely. Cool. Let's make sure we get a exposed on Omega Red, because then he'll definitely die. So that'll be helpful. Cool. Sure. Let's ult on Black Knight. Why not? Okay. Agatha did get the kill, so it's not a permanent kill on him, which is kind of unfortunate. So let's get the special here, get some turn meter rolling. Also get the nice ability block there. Okay, you're dead now. Okay, Omega's gonna spawn back, I believe. Yep, that's fine. I don't care about pausing today, so we're just gonna eat it and keep on moving. All right, we should be okay, hopefully. Phoenix is going again. I have defense up, though, so I should be fine. Update, not fine. Holy moly. Well, okay, then. Let's basic here and kill you, I guess. And then ult here and kill you. Wow, you lived? Really? All right, well, you're dead now. Bye. Okay, cool. Well, it worked. Just Blade living there. I'll take it. No worries. All right, no worries. Cool. At least it worked. It one-shot it, so I'll take it. I'll take it. It's fine. It's all fine. All right, moving on. Room number 4 now, I believe. I'm going to try Superior 6 here. I literally don't know if they work or not. But there's only one way to find out. So we're going to do the Sinister 6 combo here. I'm going to do Green Goblin. I'm going to do Superior Spider-Man as well. Hobby Gobby. We've got Mysterio, and then I do need one more Superior 6, so let's run Kraven here for some more controlling effects. So let's do that. So we do have the Superior tag from Superior Spider-Man as well, so that should be pretty helpful. I don't know if that could potentially hurt me, because he would go first and maybe give the speed up a little bit quicker to them. But hey, only one way to find out now, isn't there? Let's see together. The good news is as well, Mysterio will not let APOC spawn with a more immunity as well. So this should be pretty interesting. We should get some good rewinds, obviously, all that kind of good stuff. We do still have Green Goblin Classic going first. Obviously, we're going to have a little bit of a resistance issue here because of APOC passive, but we do still get the good rewind, so that's nice, obviously. Let's see. What does this even do? Because I don't remember. Apply ability block. I'm going to be honest. I kind of want ability block on APOC, so we're going to do that here. Oh, they just disappeared. That's cool. Well, he did get ability block, so he can't ult even when he gets the turn meter, so that's cool. All right, let's special here to flip all of the speed ups. Make sure we get an ability block on Cap Sam. Everything did get flipped. I'm very happy I actually did the ability block on APOC, so that's great. Let's go over here on Patriot. This will be a big multi-hitter here. Dude, he does so much damage. It's insane how much damage he does. All right, let's get an ability block on Falcon since he doesn't have one. Get all those assists out there. Awesome. And then we can start working on Patriot over here since he doesn't have an ability block. Everybody else does, so not too worried about anybody else. He does have blind, though, so it's not like it really matters anyway. Getting those pings, those extra hits. I'm going to get a special here, rewind him as well. Good hit. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Get the Hobgoblin pings coming out, which is great. And then I'll ult here, I guess. All right, doing some pretty good damage. Nice. I like the ability block from Superior Spider-Man. That's really, really nice, actually. So that ability block does a lot of help. That's actually really useful. All right, this will hit everybody and then hit 5 more times after. So let's see how much damage this does. And then bam, 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 bam. I love that ability. That's so fun to watch. All right, let's ult here. Get the striker attack on Cap Sam. Losing a little bit of efficiency here, but oh well, I don't really care. This is entertaining, honestly. This team is so fun to use. Especially if you haven't played Danger Room, I suggest you play Danger Room. This team is so fun to use there. Very, very exciting. All right, take him out. Special, do 8 million damage. Awesome. So I did lose a little bit of damage not using Spider Slayer here, but I think I needed the extra controlling effect because I didn't have, because they had the APOC here. So I think not being able to get the extra control from Green Goblin wasn't the best, but we were able to get it done, so it works for me. Again, not the best efficiency, but that's okay. What are my hopes for Zombie Kestrel's kit? I hope Zombie Kestrel pings on any time somebody with bleed takes damage. If that doesn't happen, I think it's an absolute waste. All right, we're doing Immortal X-Men here. And we're going to do Storm, Jean, Polaris, Cable, Rachel. This should be pretty good. The Insidious 6 reworks the best options for Danger Room. I used Hobgoblin and Vulture as my starters, and they were always really good. All right, let's use you over here. Let's use you over here. I guess I could. Nah, let's keep the rewind. I do like the rewind from Cable, so let's keep that. All right, let's do it. This should be good. Yeah, my Vulture at Gear Tier 19, 3 Diamond was shredding everything. And then as long as you get like energy per kill or something with Superior Spider-Man where every time an enemy or an enemy hero dies you get energy, then it's just cake. You just ult every time with Vulture and it's over. All right, we're gonna stun Green Goblin Classic here, and then we're just gonna go. I do kind of want to target. Good lord, these people are huge. That's what she said. All right, well, moving on. Let's just continue to rewind and get big damage everywhere, I guess. All right, well, Doc Ock's obviously going to fall over and die, so I'm not really worried about him all that much. I will spread the stun here, though, to these two. Awesome. Let's get a Clumpy Dumpy over here. And then since Vulture is the only one that's not stunned, I'm going to make sure to stun, or not stunned, I'm going to make sure to do the bigger rewind on him because the primary target does get rewound more. All right, and then let's get the ult here. All right, cool. That worked out great. Awesome. That worked out just as well as I thought it was. Now, we're going to do something pretty interesting in room 6 purely for fun. I have no idea if it's going to work or not, and if it doesn't, it'll be really, really funny. But I really, really want to see if it's going to work or not. I actually saved the team, too. We're going to have some fun. We're doing APOC, Rolk, Old Man Logan, Tangled. This is going to be great. I should go way faster than them. And I should be able to get off of all of their positive effects. Red Hulk will obviously go before them, give APOC the turn meter. I have 3 stuns here, APOC with his passive, Old Man Logan with his special, and Spider Weaver with the ult. So I should be able to control absolutely everybody here and delete. So it should be pretty good. Not too bad at all, at all, at all. All right, cool. This should be pretty solid. Let's see what happens here. All right, so we took off all the dodges, obviously. We did get a slow. That was cool. All right, cool, cool, cool. So we can stun Silver Sable now. Bye, Sable. You're stunned. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome. Let's get a stun on Hit Monkey because he's next. And the vulnerable is on Daredevil Modern. So now I'm going to go here, get a rewind on these. Now, Daredevil Modern should die to this, or at least should get stunned to this, because I still have the charge. Now he's stunned. Awesome! Now I get the punch on the damage dealer, who's not stunned, and then Old Man Logan does Old Man Logan things and puts bleed out there on everybody. Amazing! Wow, this actually worked as well as I thought it would. What a time to be alive. We're going to ability block Elektra here. No chance this lands. Holy smokes, it actually did. Well, okie dokie then. We're going to special over here, get some even damage, get those heals out there, get a nice assist, striker attack as well. Cool, cool, cool. All right, we'll get an extra hit on Daredevil Modern here. All right, let's get a bouncy back and forth between these two. Striker attack, we would absolutely kill Hit Monkey. He's a goner. Cool. Let's make sure Daredevil Modern dies because he can heal up the whole team. I don't want that. Never mind. They're all dead. All right, well, this worked absolutely amazing. Wow, what a time to be alive. Who needs new stats? You just need Old Man Logan to do everything. That worked out great. All right, well, we one-shot everything. We were decently efficient except for room number 3 with the Omega Red room, and I could have paused, obviously, and got way more efficiency. I just didn't care to, so that's fine. 5179, obviously, in room number 3. This could have been probably 15 to 20 points higher, so that might be pretty fine. Let's see what happens. How did my opponent do? Oh, boy, he might not have full cleared. Holy moly, really? Oh, yeah, he dropped a fight here. Okay, well, he tried to use a cursed here and lost to Mephisto, Cabal, and Thanos with a beefy accursed. Oh, my. All right, room number 2, use Starjammers on the mirror. Room number 3, tried to use Cabal, Kang, and Blastar. Lost to Kahori, Quasar, Blastar, Black Knight, and Gladiator, so that's pretty cool. Then ran Night Stalkers and limped through it. Oopsies, I hit the wrong button. And then room number 4, used Immortal, limped through this. Room number 5, used Old Man Logan, Illuminati with Panda as well. Got through this decently well. And then room number 6, used Professor X, Dorm, Quasar, Songbird, and Emma to take out this room on a one-shot. Alrighty then, well, I got the win, 1-0, nothing wrong with that. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope you enjoyed some of these fights. Till next time, this has been Duelim. Later, MSFers.